Sathya Sai Speaks, Volume 12, Chapter 53. Never a Party. Embodiments of Divine Atma, you are celebrating this day as the birthday of Swami and deriving Ananda, divine bliss, through various programs here carried on with enthusiasm by you. But in fact, I have no wish to consider this as a special day because it is the birthday and celebrate it as such. I have come on purpose to reveal to man the mystery of his reality and the goal of his life. I have not come to set them the task of celebrating the birthday or to get arranged any pompous and personal festivals. I have no such desire at any time in this or any other sojourn. On what day do I celebrate my birthday? On that day when all of you experience genuine Ananda in your hearts. Now, when your hearts are surging with manifold fears and anxieties, torn by miseries and losses, and burdened with grief, declaring this day as my birthday seems to be barren of meaning. While on this subject, it is essential that I warn you of another subject also. Do not spend your time trying to understand me. Do not waste your time in the attempt. The reason why I am saying this is it is beyond anyone's capacity to understand me. So trying to do the impossible, you are only wasting your time and your effort. It is only when you succeed in knowing yourselves that you can know me. Need for establishing colleges by Sathya Sai Trust. I need nothing, however great or small, in this universe. At no moment has any desire affected me for anything or any activity. I am the person come to give, not to receive, and what you can offer me is just this: pure, unadulterated love. When you offer me that, I derive Ananda. During the recent Dashera festival, some announcements were made. If you ask me what connection I have with those announcements, I reply the connection is that of the name only. Otherwise, I have no connection with these. Considering the wrong and undesirable paths that youth is courting and preferring all over the world at the present time, the members of the Sathya Sai Central Trust have decided to establish colleges in many states and, through these institutions, to provide youth opportunities, to transform itself in various ways, to maintain unimpaired the ideals of Indian culture, and to equip youth with the strength and sweetness that are common virtues of all faiths and their basic truth. For the realization of this plan, they resolved to utilize the 50th birthday of Swami and celebrate it with its unfoldment on a grand scale. They decided thus, as a result of earnestness and depth of devotion, in order to establish colleges, funds are needed. No task can be fulfilled without money, even the smallest and least important. And so they agreed on a method by which each devotee gives as a lifetime contribution the sum of 50 rupees. Thus, a corpus can be built up out of which they could start and develop educational and health services. Their resolution was driven by high ideals and pure intentions. Spending huge sums on any festival is a heinous crime. When they placed this resolution before me, I responded to their proposal in this manner. Do not carry out this task in a hush-hush way, driven only by the goal of collecting money. Be frank about it. Adopt such means as will remove all doubts from the minds of individuals, of the government, and of the world outside. Finally, they made the announcement that day, but many have imposed on that announcement their own interpretations and absurdities, and they have started propagating that it is proposed to spend 50 lakhs of rupees for the celebration of Swami's 50th birthday. Really, to spend 50 lakhs of rupees for wastefully celebrating either a birthday or any other such festival is a sin, one which cannot be compared with any other in the degree of iniquity. When people all over the world are affected by manifold miseries as a result of the lack of food and shelter, if someone spends 50 lakhs of rupees on his birthday, it has to be proclaimed a vast misuse, a heinous sin. I can never be a party to such activities. Not only this, in Prashanti Nilayam, no misuse or extravagance can ever happen for any festival, either Shivaratri, Navaratri or the birthday. Many people imagine that lakhs are spent here for the Dashara celebrations, but all who come serve their best in the fullness of devotion that dwells in their hearts. And so not a Naya Paisa is spent for any purpose. The Ritviks, Vedic priests, who officiate at the yajna, the lecturers who deliver discourses, all come and share in the joy out of love and faith. Their comforts are looked after by the members of the Seva Dal and the Seva Samitis and by the volunteers, who dedicate their strength and skills to make the festival a success. No paisa is spent on any item. Today you find the Prashanti Nilayam area clean and pleasing. What is the reason? How many sweepers have we employed? How many coolies are engaged? You may wonder. But no, not one. Everyone cleans the place where he is staying and the area adjacent. Thus, cleanliness is ensured without any cost. It can be asserted that at no place in the world are resources put to such good use with the least expense as at Prashanti Nilayam. Always be ready to help the sick and the poor. Prashanti Nilayam is holding forth and exemplifying the highest ideals in the material, ethical, economic, moral, spiritual, worldly, and even political fields. There is no place here for anything contrary. This can be asserted without any possibilities of contradiction. In spite of this, some ignorant individuals rely more on their guesses than on facts. They indulge in spreading wrong conclusions. Let me tell you that if a single person in the whole world points out a wrong step in Prashanti Nilayam, he shall be met and convinced. For Prashanti Nilayam is eagerly bent upon the task of upholding and demonstrating the high and holy ideal of achieving spiritual realization. It does not seek these worldly riches nor does it yearn for earning favors and fame. Embodiments of the Divine Atma, when you feel the desire to give away in charity, direct your minds towards the development of good educational institutions, the provisions of healing facilities for the sick, and the amelioration of distress among the poor. Not only in this place, but anywhere, the members of our organization must be ready and eager to help students, the sick, and the poor. You should feel that this work, wherever carried out, is work that pleases me. You need not offer me anything. I only want that you should realize the goal of life by playing your role in the activities that help and cure, carried on by such institutions. You are all aware of this. I do not allow anyone to bring here even a flower, a fruit, or a coconut. However, some persons, carried away by their devotion and dedication, or moved by sudden enthusiasm or exaltation, send by post or bring when they come here clothes for me and place them before me. From this day I am directing that this should not be done. Observe this as my command. If anyone brings clothes despite this, he shall not be admitted to Prashanti Nilayam. Such persons will be treated as acting against Swami's wishes and orders. What you should place before me as offering is pure love, only that. Therefore, from this day, spend your days and years in activities that help those who are in dire need, and thus make this human existence of yours worthwhile and fruitful. I wish you will conduct yourselves accordingly, and I bless you. Prashanti Nilayam, November 23rd, 1974.